Hello, my name is Solis, and I'm here to share a sample from my new poetry audiobook, A Heart's Horizon. This collection was born from a single poem that caught my family's attention, and they forced me to develop it further, and now here we are. Whether you're listening while relaxing, driving, or trying to sleep, I hope these poems offer you a moment of peace. I'm also hoping that it will be the first of many videos on this channel. Anyway, here we go. I hope you enjoy. A Heart's Horizon by Solis. Narrated by Solis. Dedication. To my beloved brother Jachariah, whose constant encouragement gave me the bravery to be vulnerable. As an audiobook bonus, I'm going to speak a little bit about each section and each title page. I'm hoping it will add to the experience. Sunny sands. Keep your face always toward the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. Walt Whitman. These poems aim to make you smile and remember joy, or cause you to involuntarily jerk all your eyes and mouth to the middle of your face whilst going, "Aww." I don't know what the human inclination towards rhyme and melody might be. Maybe it's our brains being hardwired to enjoy receiving the resolution from an anticipated pattern, or possibly something we can't understand. Either way, I enjoy it, and I assume you do too. My favourite poem from this segment is Don't Bite the Staff, probably because I've worked retail. I know sometimes it can be a bit of a dystopian horror. I found this section the hardest to write. What that says about me, I'll leave up to you. Blossoming. Though my garden is gorgeous, there is one special flower, a beauty crushed down by the vines whose berries taste sour. That brave bud bore the freeze and the rain for hours and strain, protecting the roots by taking the bulk of the pain. Never resentful, the petals danced in the wind and were free. If you need a miracle, just look to the breeze. Then to the shock of the garden when the skies cried and were raining on me, that crushed flower couldn't watch and so turned into a tree. Don't bite the staff. It's Day of the Dead feet drag through the door, part of a horde of mindless consumption. Supply and demand, we always need more, risking disease with hatred and gumption. We rot as we wait, don't know that we smell, repeat that please my skull doesn't have brain. Been told what we want, a hunger to quell, screaming complaint, workers writhing in pain. Broke breath, bad manners left for dead retail, product resale, zombie know what to do. Anger excused with a paper blackmail, once cultured now what a horrible view. Look at yourselves, you won't feel so lofty. Don't bite the staff, I won't get my coffee. The tortoise. From birth bearing its home on its back, heavy so fast he will strengthen or crack. Whilst others so light they run on life's track, yet does not grow mad, not one to attack. Though he is determined, moving with pride, and his long trot means he'll soon be a guide. Look hard, you'll see sacrifice in his stride, as he grants what he loves safe place to hide. Then dedication invites pretty face, all see a slow father can still win the race. Birds, bees and butterflies. Are they poking my nerves? This is absurd. Stomach churns if they look, choke all my words. Cheeks go red, voice a high pitch like a bird's. A mere gaze from them freezes me with ease. Ah, geez, class, give me a distraction, please. My stomach feels like it's filling with bees. I'll throw a no, aim for yes as the prize. Turn these birds and bees into butterflies. Kirsty's poem. Her voice can quell any fire, fill you with grace, could even lift you into heaven from hell. Summons her magic any time, any place, with laughter her spell. So I'd happily slow just to match her pace. I love and adore her and think you can tell. When muses dance and sing, they think of her face. And I do as well. Peaked mountains. To create a little flower is the labour of ages. William Blake. These poems want you to ponder risk and anxiety, fear and furrow, to be climbing the highest mountain you can find. The word anxiety has a Latin origin in anxietas. It means something like distress or unease. Traced back further, it comes from the word angere, which means to choke or to cause pain by squeezing. That's pretty apt. A lot of different sub-themes and schemes in this section, so it's particularly difficult for me to choose a favourite. though I'll choose fading, and if you're also a writer, I think you'll understand why. For those of you who don't write, a lot of us quill holders draw a fine line between frustration and pleasure. Would there even be any poetry in it? To forever fear further, what would that be? An unblinking, sightless, constant awareness, yet nothing to see. All without emotive rhythm. A fake escape the only tradition. Would such dark secret love be a sweetness like a tear of the sky frozen mid-fall of a petal? Or built bastardly like robotic amalgamations of metal? Maybe a chance for blossom beauty room to transform, or a sickness always known like a rose flying in the howling storm, looking to find its bed in crimson joy. Painfully peer through the longret's lens and decide, are you too merely a toy? Where's my blue tie? Eyes with a warrant claim probable cause, but you didn't say that, you changed your stance, though it's common for you to bend the law. Placed in low court as threats fly from your jaws. My words have stage fright, a fight or flight trance. Judge demands cortisol burst through my door. Memory arrested, my mind is on pause. Maybe I did it, Alfred's my last chance. Guilty, but in my friend's prison no more. Fading. Remember when this tatty pad was new? There were so many pages, now so few. Though thin, I still see story piercing through. Glue failing the cover residues of its beginning blue. Scribbles of stress were once ghosts of success. A game of chess, now a dance without finesse. Empty guesses and dead ends all that depress. Leaving a soul with truth but no lens for wit to express. Anxious balloon. Itching, prickling skin grows too thin, beginning to blister. Too much air within ain't much fun, eyes watch me grow crisper. But my spin caused more than a grin, even pleasing sister. Either way for me time is done, my pop a weak whisper. Evan's Gambit. A man tried his luck as he died. I saw him playing chess with the Reaper. Faun and story sung as he tried. Entertained the grim as the game grew steeper. Secrets were even confided, for one moment back to angel from cloak, caused match to become one-sided. Man had check could win in a stroke. But Darkside too now was aware, said since I'm pleased I will speak of your child. King was forfeit, it was his prayer, and for that one moment I saw death had smiled. The colour of flame. A woman shielding rage burns blinding blue, but the scorched callus leaves her untrusting. Unhealed, her flame can flicker smokeless too. Always check her colour if you're lusting. No flame stays silent, all must have their turn. Regardless of intent, all the colours burn. Frustration burns in men, so red it's true. But some smoulder find themselves disgusting. Blaze a stumbling drunk, then still when it's through, filled with regret, his broken spirit rusting. Stormy Skies. Storms make trees take deeper roots. Dolly Parton. These next ones are the embodiment of turmoil, when sadness or anger turns to tears, when the mind gets lost in lightning and only hears thunder. The real intrigue comes from when it's us, changing our rage or sadness into the other one. Personally, I find some emotions are easier to control than others. My favourite poem from this section I want to say is Boiled Pot, for its bittersweet accuracy. Though I'd be lying, it's as in Eden, as it makes all the women in my life squirm and shudder. Her River. I will not change or break, you don't apologise for slander, he said, walking along the banks watching the water meander. His eyes saw puffy tears expand, muddy mix it overran, demanding attention in the only way the river can. Once a man could drink without fear, but now she was polluted. First quiet, but now all trees at danger of being uprooted. She was cold as not still, throwing further faster than before. Would she ever warm and return to the water he adored? What if she can't and we fall, her river's end a waterfall? No idea would rise in his mind, even though a know-it-all. He couldn't help, but nor could he leave, he at least wanted to try. His heart started to flow, him too now a river, watching her cry. Boiled Pot. You're forced to flame, the fire is hot, smiling water hiding the rot. Together they bubble into a rage, the worst side of me let out of his cage. Steam spews, now disgusted by all, whistle of the upcoming brawl. Too far it was taken, now all has burned, left less than before, I thought I had learned. Meal now had, the heat is forgot, risk leaves but for me it cannot. The feeling of shame is all that I've got, leaving me damaged, a sad boiled pot. I'd like to give a warm and toasty thank you to you that are still here. If you'd like to own the entire collection, you can find the audiobook and paperback links in the description below. And if you could, please take a moment to like, comment and subscribe. It's what your parents would want. You can tell them you're keeping poetry alive. Whether you let me know which poem was your favourite, or why you hated it, or why you hate me, your feedback is valuable regardless, so whack it down there and together we can build a community. Also, follow me on TikTok and Instagram, both under @Solis for more behind the scenes stuff and updates and fun and stuff. Anyway, until next time.
Push.